Well,
what are you doing? What are you on about? What have you done?
Nothing. Well, Cav, we've literally said to our guys that we can't be living in the past. We've got to be in the present. And the reality is, it would be very easy after this past weekend to sort of be looking in the rearview mirror. But that's not what I've seen in our 2 days of practice leading up to today's game. And I'm confident that our vets will be present and will be locked in and won't be distracted by the most recent successes we've had.
I thought for a minute you might be laughing, and I'm going to go ahead and bring it up, but I don't know that this is it. Because you had a visitor earlier today. One-ish Sanders back on campus. And this is significant for two reasons. One, the team that Ish Sanders broke the then school and sack scoring record against as a freshman was Mars Hill. The last time Ish Sanders was in this building that I can think of, Charles Clark broke Ish's school record with a 54-point triple-double. So are you telling me that John Zhao is going to drop 70 tonight?
Well, I'd like to see that, but I'm just glad Ish is back on campus getting to visit with us today. Obviously, he brings back great memories, one of the all-time great scorers in the history of the South Atlantic Conference and at Carson-Newman. So if his presence will allow us to do something special, we'll be happy with that.
Adam Cavalier alongside head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, you think about what Mars Hill does, and they are as good as anybody at getting the ball inside and getting to the free throw line. How do you deny that?
We've just got to really build a hedge of protection around the paint area. That means whoever's on the ball has got to be really, really good and solid, contained. Then we got to have four defenders that are in gaps and in lanes and committed to have a 5v1 approach to protecting the paint and thus protecting the free throw line.
You turned the ball over a season high 22 times in the first meeting. 14 of those came in the second half. Was that something that Mars Hill was doing to cause the chaos, or did you just get a little sloppy toward the end of a game that you led by double digits for about 35 minutes?
When we went at half that game, we were up 20, 48-28, and I really impressed upon the guys. Like, let's not get too relaxed right now. Let's be confident, but stay composed. And I thought we did a bad job of dealing with Mars Hill's half-court pressure, full-court pressure, random trapping. Of course, they were playing from behind and were really making it difficult. But as you said, 14 of the 22 came the second half. Hopefully, we are being more poised tonight. If we don't, we could have the same kind of scenario.
Chuck, pleasure as always. Good luck tonight against the Lions.
Thanks, Kev.
It's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Starting lineups are headed your way when the AEC countdown to tip-off comes back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Power comes with not only having a voice, but knowing that it is heard. As part of an electric co-op, you're not just getting electricity, you're getting the power to have your voice heard and the opportunity to work together with your community to create a better tomorrow. Here, you're not just a customer, you're a member. AEC, empowering voices just like yours.
Don't go anywhere. Tip-off is next.
Trip Davis, marvelous, with the hands on one end and the guile to finish on the other.
More CN memories are headed your way on the Eagles Sports Network. Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust.
It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
This head of the key, straight on three, got it!
Is Carson-Newman men's basketball on the Eagles Sports Network.
Beaker head of the key, flip it to the left wing, Wymanson. Up top, Brennigan. A triple! Cash for Nick Brennigan! Carson-Newman leads with 24 seconds left.
Today's game is brought to you by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, Domino's, Fresh Ideas, by ShopCNEagles.com, The Eagle Club, the Bible Insurance Agency, by Pepsi, First Bank, by Magaha Electric, InterDigital, by Food City, Trilite, Modern Planning, by the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, and by Lisa's Country Kitchen.
Now back to the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
All right, back courtside at Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman at 16-7 and 11-6 in the South Atlantic Conference, playing host to the Marsville Lions, who are 6-13, 4-13 in league play. Trey Hubbard on 1,000-point watch for his collegiate basketball career today. For Carson-Newman, we'll get into that a little bit more as the show goes on. But first, the starting lineups. First, for the visitors from Marsville under the direction of Larry Davis. His starting five is the same as it was 2 weeks ago when these teams faced off in Burt Stanford Arena. That is the starting five of Caden Dawkins, a 5'9 senior out of Greensboro, North Carolina, who averages 14.3 points per game. He's joined in the backcourt by Corey Davis, the team's leading scorer at 15.8 points per game, and Denari Boykin, a 6'4", 195-pound junior guard out of Baltimore, Maryland. Trip Beatty's a 6'6 junior forward out of Colorado Springs, Colorado. And then Marvin Hires, the man in the middle, 6'6", 220 pounds, out of Columbia, South Carolina. No shock for Carson-Newman starting five for a 24th consecutive game. It is the quintet of Jack Browder, Nick Brennigan, Trey Hubbard, Braden Illick, and John Zhao. Hubbard, 10 points away from 1,000 in his career, is 791 in his time here on the banks of Mossy Creek. So some work to be done for him to join the list of 1,000-point scorers at Carson-Newman. Eagles out in the pristine home whites, white tops, white shorts, orange numerals trimmed in blue on the front and back of the jerseys. Carson-Newman written around the jerseys in blue font with orange piping, with the names in blue above the numbers on the back. Marsville, all blue road jerseys, blue tops, blue shorts. The Growling Lion logo above white numerals trimmed in gold on the front of the uniforms, white with gold trim numbers on the back as well. Hires versus Illick for the jump. The ball is in the air, and Illick wins the tap. And Carson-Newman starts out moving the basketball from left to right to open up this contest. Eagles shot 65% from the field in the first meeting, but turned it over 22 times. Won by 15. Brennigan over to the left wing for Jack Browder, defended by Corey Davis. Illick top of the key. Gives off to Zhao, who curls inside, gets to the cup. Zhao left-hand finish. Good off glass. John Zhao took it around Trip Beatty. Eagles lead 2-0, 30 seconds in. Lions onto the offensive end against the Eagles matchup zone. Dawkins, left wing with it. Skips right wing for Beatty. Beatty. Skip back to the left wing for Denari Boykin. 12 to shoot. Up top, Dawkins. Dawkins moves right elbow. Gets it back to the top of the key for Davis. Into the lane. Dish out Hires. Right wing. Tries the triple. Back of the rim. No good. Hubbard's there in the middle of the lane for the rebound. Eagles sprint left to right. Hubbard ahead for Zhao. Drops it off for Illick on the right block. Leans into Beatty and dumps in off the window. 4 straight for the Eagles to open up the game. 4-0 Carson-Newman. 18:50 to go in the opening half. Lions onto the offensive end. Davis at the top of the key. Start and stop move. Dish into the left corner. Dawkins. Dawkins into the keyhole. Bounces down to Hires left block. Turns right into the paint. Chest pass right wing. Boykin. Boykin down the right side of the paint. Off balance leaner. No. Hires follow through. No. Third time the charm, but before that a whistle and a foul on Braden Illick. First on Illick. First on the Eagles. The foul came on Hires, and he was hampered in the act of shooting on that second tip-in try. Mars Hill is as good as anybody in the conference on the offensive glass. They had 3 cracks at it, even though the third one didn't count on that possession. Hires' first free throw rattles in. The Lions have their first points. Eagle fans, AEC is your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Service you can trust and value you can depend on. Powering Mossy Creek, where AEC, member-owned and service-driven. Hires' second free throw. Toilet bowls in. A nice 1080 clockwise around the rack. And it's a 4-2 lead for the Eagles with 18:27 to go in the opening stanza. Carson-Newman works the basketball from left to right. Hubbard, right wing, into the right corner for a Brennigan catch 3. Left it short, right iron. Browder saves it in. Hustle play to Brennigan, right wing. Another try to triple. This one's flush. Nick Brennigan off of the Browder find, saving it in from the right baseline. Puts Carson-Newman up by 5, 7-2, 2 minutes in. Lions onto the offensive end. Boykin lobs to Hires at the top of the key. Zips inside Davis. Free throw line jumpers on the way. Misfires from 15. Illick collapses on the left block to grab the board for the Eagles. Illick runs the point into the front court, gives off Hubbard. He rifles a pass inside to the baseline, out of bounds underneath the basket. John Zhao was fading into the corner instead of stopping at the basket. He and Hubbard not on the same page, and it's Carson-Newman's first turnover of the game. Ball back to the Lions. Down 7-2 to the Eagles with 17:45 to go in the first half. Dawkins over the timeline. Gets it to the top of the key. Screening action down the Hires left block. Hires leaps and lobs right corner for Boykin. Boykin up top, Beatty. Beatty gives off to Dawkins with 10 to shoot. Dawkins weaves to the right wing, now down the right side of the paint. Kicks right corner for a Boykin triple. Boykin nails it. 29% shooters, good for his 17th of the season. Lions cut the deficit to a pair with 17-12 to go in the first half. Eagles onto the offensive end. Hubbard attacks inside, reverse layup. Smooches it in off the window. Nice take for Trey Hubbard, his first points. 4 different Eagles have scored Carson-Newman's first 9. 9-5 Eagles, 16:58 to go in the first half. Lions the other way. Davis out of control down the right side of the paint. Takes a tumble as he tries the layup, and he's fouled. Charge this to whom? To Nick Brennigan. His first, the team's second. Eagle fans, Domino's is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. So when you're hungry, reach for Domino's. Large one-topping pies are $5.99 with your Carson-Newman ID. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. First free throw for Davis is in. 9-6. One more free throw for Corey Davis, looking to make it a 2-point game again at the line. Mars Hill 3 for 3 at the stripe, make it 4 for 4. Lions get to the line the second most times in the conference, and that's paved the way for success for them early in spite of 1-4 start from the field. Eagles the other way, Hubbard all the way to the hoop, and he flips it in with the right hand off glass. 5 of 6 start from the field for the Eagles. They're up 11-7 with 16:42 to play in the first half. Trey Hubbard, the first player for Carson-Newman to score a second bucket today. And he's 6 away from 1,000 for his career. Left wing for Boykin for the Lions. Hop step into the lane. Lost the handle on it. Hubbard the steal. Hubbard gets in transition. No look pass. Left corner Brennigan. Thought about the 3. Passed it up to Browder left point. Browder sized up by Boykin man-to-man. High post for Illick at the free throw line. Illick turns. Dribble handoff. Brennigan top of the key. Brennigan bounce back to Illick left of the paint. Hillick faces the basket, hits a cutting Brennigan underneath. Kick out Browder, right corner, three ball, bending, no, short off the right iron. Dawkins elevates for the rebound for the Lions. Marsville brings it right to left. Davis attacks the right side of the paint, right hand teardrop, strong off the left iron. Hillick corrals the rebound on the left block for the Eagles. Seeing on the hop left to right. Hubbard yo-yos the ball out to the right point as Davis picks him up man-to-man. Hubbard attacks left side of the paint, right hand layup is good with a kiss off the glass. 6 for Trey Hubbard, 4 away from 1,000 in his career. Eagles with their new largest lead of the day at 6. 13-7 with 15:32 to go in the first half. Lions on the offensive end. Dawkins tries a left point NBA range 3. Spins out front side. Illick has his third rebound. Eagles the other way. Hubbard heat check right wing 3. Little shake, rattle, and hum from Trey Hubbard. He's got 9. Timeout for Mars Hill and Larry Davis. Eagles have rattled off a 7-0 run. And Carson-Newman is ahead at 16-7 on the strength of these 7 straight points from Trey Hubbard. We're back to Holt Fieldhouse after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
7 straight points for Carson-Newman, all from Trey Hubbard. Have the Eagles up by 9, 16-7, with 15:16 to go in the first half. Hubbard a point away from 1,000 in his career. Several 1,000-point scores on the floor today between these two teams. You got Nick Brennigan, John Zhao, and Jack Browder for Carson-Newman. Caden Dawkins and the newest member of the 1,000-point club, Corey Davis, who joined it in a loss to Coker in Mars Hill's last game. Lions with the ball front court. McWhite off to the left corner for Daniel Mayfield. Back up top, McWhite moves right around the screen, hits Dawkins in the right corner. Baseline drive, drops it off right of the paint. Mayfield's jumper off the mark. Browder the rebound, Eagles running. Brennigan spot up 3, right wing. Brennigan rattles out right side, no good. Mayfield seizes the rebound on the right block for the Lions. Marsville moving right to left. Dawkins, right wing with it. Left hand dribbles against Nick Brennigan at the top of the Eagles matchup zone. Dawkins, top of the key for Mayfield. Overhead pass back to Dawkins, right wing, 11 to shoot. Dawkins inside out to Hires, right corner. There's a pass deflected by Hubbard. Traces it down. Hubbard stumbles. He's on the right block, tries to bounce a pass to Browder, but it didn't have enough juice, and Crutcher corrals. Into the front court come the Lions. Dawkins, top of the key, sends it Crutcher right wing. Crutcher muscles inside, right hand floater. That's good from 10, straight on over the SAC logo, middle of the lane. Stops a 2.5-minute Lions scoring drought, pulls them within 7. 16-9, 13:53 to go in the first half. Eagles onto the offensive end. Browder to the right side of the paint, shoots into contact, and draws a foul on either Mayfield or Crutcher. It's on Mayfield. His first on the Lions, 2 free throws for Jack Browder. Eagle fans, Lisa's Country Kitchen serves the best home-cooked meals that the Lakeway region has to offer. Lisa's Country Kitchen, the official restaurant of the Carson-Newman Eagles. So Jack Browder to the line for Cian, bends the knees, and calmly buries the first free throw. Back to a 9-point Carson-Newman lead. No, 8-point Carson-Newman lead. They added the points so quick to the scoreboard, I did the math before it was done. Still an 8-point lead. One more free throw by Jack Browder. And that one, too, is true. Now it is a 9-point lead. Browder, the fifth starter into the scoring column for the Eagles. 18-9, Eagles by 9. 13:40 to play in the first half. Mars Hill front court. Top of the key for Mayfield. Bounces Crutcher right of the paint. Fires from 15, rims off front side. Hubbard has his second rebound in the middle of the lane. Hubbard racing front court. Stops at the top of the key, sends it to Browder right point. He drives on Crutcher, brings two to the ball, kicks Hubbard out of position and out of bounds. Jack Browder sent that one to the timeline. Hubbard was more toward the hash. The Eagles turn it over for a third time. Ball back to the Lions with Carson-Newman leading 18-9 with 13:16 to go in the first half. Williams, McWhite, Davis, Mayfield, and Crutcher on the floor for Mars Hill. Right wing for McWhite, skips Williams left wing. Chest pass Davis, top of the key. Davis, crossover, kick to Williams left wing for a three, bending. Spins off left side, no good. The rebound grabbed by McElhaney. Outlets it up the left sideline to Hubbard. Hubbard attacks the basket, gets to the cup. His layup won't fall, but he gets to head to the line after a personal on Corey Davis. First on Davis, second on the Lions, and Hubbard to the line where he has hit 9 straight. And they were non-critical free throws, 11 of 12 at the stripe as a part of his career-high 30-point game in the Eagles' win over Lenore Rhine on Saturday. Hubbard with 2 free throws, a chance to get to 1,000 in his career. He bends the knees and strokes the first one. So Trey Hubbard officially 1,000 points in his collegiate basketball career. He puts the Eagles up by 10, 19-9, with 12:51 to go in the first half. Second free throw for Hubbard is buttery smooth down through the strings. He's got 11 on the day and 1,001 career points, split between Carson-Newman and Queens. Eagles up by 11, 20-9 with 12:40 to play in the first half. Lions with it front court. Davis tosses to the top of the key for Mayfield, around to the right corner. Crutcher airballed a three badly. Rebound was saved in by Mayfield off of Jack Browder, and it stays with the Lions with 5 to shoot. Inbounds comes Crutcher, backs down left of the paint, kicks out into the right corner. Mayfield a triple, spins out right side. McElhaney up with the rebound for the Eagles on the right baseline. Hubbard in transition, down the right side of the paint, dishes Brennigan, right corner, catch three, dead-eye. Nick Brennigan fires in a three, his second of the day, and he's one away from tying Charles Clark and Malik Abraham. They're second on the all-time list. Lions the other way, 3 straight on, off the back of the 10 for Crutcher. Browder the rebound. Eagles sprinting front court ahead by 14. Browder, nice moves to the rack, crossed over his defender, and explodes to the cup for a right-handed lay-in. 9 straight for the Eagles. They're up by 16. 25-9 with 11:30 to play in the first half. Mars Hill with it front court. Right wing for Jace Williams. Chest pass right corner. Mayfield drives the baseline. Pardon me, that's Chase McWhite drives the baseline. He gives to Mayfield, twisting in the lane. Right-hand hook over Jaw. Falls in from 6 feet out straight on. Mars Hill's first points in 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Pulls them within 14. Eagles the other way. Hubbard step back long 2 right wing. He airballed it. Mayfield the rebound. And the Lions running. McWhite to the right point. Mayfield jacks a 3 and swishes it. Mars Hill with 5 straight to get within 11. 25-14 with 10:48 to play in the first half. Eagles front court. Browder picked up by Crutcher. Browder drives on him to the right block. Right hand finish is good through contact. Jack Browder with 6 points. Eagles up 13. 27-14 with 10:30 to play in the first half. McWhite sets up shop in the half court for the Lions. Top of the key for McWhite over to Jace Williams left wing. Back up top, McWhite overhand pass to the right wing Crutcher lost the handle on it, gets it back. Inside-out action, Williams left corner. Williams skips top of the key. Browder intercepts. Browder 1-on-2. Slaloming inside on Davis. Browder ducks the shoulder. Right-hand push. Strong off the right iron. Crutcher collects the rebound. Mars Hill back in transition. Forced the tough shot from Browder. Modern Woodman Financial Planning. Touching lives and securing futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. Contact men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins at seeingeagles.com/Modern Woodman to help secure your family's financial future. 6 on the shot clock for the Lions. Crutcher, wild runner in the middle of the lane, won't fall. McElhaney cleans up the mess in the middle of the paint. Eagles by 13, moving left to right. Hubbard, no look, right corner. Brennigan, the feed. Brennigan, the find. Nick Brennigan buries his third three. The lead swells back to 16 for Carson-Newman after 5 straight. And we come to a break. 9:29 to go in the first half. Mars Hill burns its second timeout. Eagles are up 30-14 on the Lions. Back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Looking to make your home more comfortable and affordable? Maybe with a new electric heat pump or new attic insulation? And don't forget new doors and windows. AEC is here to help. We have a quality contractor network, easy financing, and incentives for home upgrades. Plus, AEC carefully inspects every job to ensure the highest quality satisfaction. Visit our website at aeccoop.org for applications, contractor lists, and more details. AEC, power what matters most.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Adam Cavalier, happy to have you courtside at Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman holds a 30-14 lead on Mars Hill. The Eagles have scored 5 in a row to get back on top by 16, 30-14. Nick Brennigan with a trio of threes. He needs 3 more to catch Charles Clark and Malik Abraham for second on the all-time list. They have 259 career threes. Nick has 256 now. Lions with the ball front court against the Eagles matchup zone. Davis, top of the key, hop step to the left elbow. Pivots, passes, McWhite right wing, 10 to shoot. Fires in the right corner. Backs down Illick on the baseline. Kicks into the right corner for Boykin. Boykin 5 to shoot. Inside out, McWhite straight on triple. McWhite swishes it. Just the 6th 3 of Chase McWhite's career. And the Lions claw within 13. 30-17 with 8:50 to go in the opening stanza. Eagles onto the offensive end. Illick, top of the key. Right hand dribbles, gives off Mulkey. Chest pass right corner, Browder. Browder, jab step, baseline drive, bounce feed, right into the awaiting arms of Mars Hill's Corey Davis. 4th turnover for CN. Lions the other way. McWhite, right elbow, misses from 15, off the back of the rim. Mulkey's there for the board. Eagles the other way. Bilbright, nice spin move inside. Right-hand teardrop is short and poked out of bounds by Chase McWhite. It stays with Carson-Newman. What a filthy spin move by Bilbray. Started to fake left, then spun right, and that got him to the basket. Had to get it over McWhite's arm. He did, but left it short. Would have been highlight worthy if he finished it. Inbounds comes to Zhao for a right wing 3. 25-footer is short. Beatty the rebound, and the Lions move it right to left, down by 13 with 8:08 to go in the first half. Mars Hill on the offensive end. Hires, top of the key. Hires. Looks left and gives to Beatty. Beatty, 11 to shoot. 1 dribble up top. Back to the right point, Boykin. 8 and 7. Zone doing its job. Here's a skip left wing for Boykin. Pump fakes a 3, 3-2. Fires a step back triple. Tough shot. Boykin connects. 6 straight for the Lions. They trimmed the deficit to 20. 30-20, 7:37 to play in the first half. Eagles onto the offensive end. Bilbray gives off to Illick, left wing, sends it to Zhao in the right corner. Baseline drive, gets into Davis, right-hand teardrop, count the basket, and the foul. Now they say foul on the floor. Zhao doesn't get the continuation. So that's Davis's second. Lions third. Carson-Newman ball when we return. 7:26 to go in the first half. Carson-Newman 30 and Mars Hill 20. Eagles haven't scored in 2 minutes and 5 seconds. We're back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
7:26 to go in the first half. 30-20, Carson-Newman leads Mars Hill. Eagle fans, check out Carson-Newman Athletics official online store at shopseeandeagles.com. It features more than 1,100 products, from T-shirts and polos to phone skins and pet collars. Shopseeandeagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Foul officially on the floor. Prior to that on Corey Davis, his second. And that means the Eagles get the ball out of bounds on the right baseline. McElhaney will inbound. Bounces into Zhao. It's off his kneecap and into the awaiting arms of Boykin. Gets it ahead, deflected around, ping-pongs off bodies. Last touch by Boykin out of bounds on Mars Hill's end. So Carson-Newman's fifth turnover begets Mars Hill's fifth turnover. And the Eagles lead by 10, looking for their first points in 2 minutes, trying to stop a 6-minute Lions scoring, or a 6-minute Lions scoring run. 6-point Lions scoring run, pardon me. Eagles with the ball front court. Illick, right elbow, shuffles it off to Mulkey, top of the key. Mulkey got stripped by Dawkins. Dawkins steps out of bounds. And back and forth, the giveaways go. Turnover number 6 for Carson-Newman into turnover number 6 for Mars Hill. Turnovers hampered the Eagles in the meeting at Stanford Arena. There were 22 of them, souring a 15-point win and a 65% shooting day. Eagles are at 61% from the field in this one. Plus 3 on the glass, but 6 turnovers. Bilbray drives on Dawkins right of the paint, backs it out, Illick right wing. Underhand pass to Bilbray on the perimeter. Bilbray lobs to Illick right of the paint. Illick back to the basket, draws 2 to the ball, fires inside. Zhao had it blocked. McElhaney comes away and gets it to Mulkey. Mulkey drives inside, reverse layup, falls off the front of the rim, no good. Beatty the rebound. Lions front court trailing by 10 with 6:35 to go in the first half. Dawkins head of the key. Chest pass over to Boykin right wing. Boykin moves inside on Bilbray, kicks in the left corner. A McWhite 3 is long, off the right iron. Offensive board hires, lowers his shoulder into Zhao, gets separation, and lays it in. Timeout for Chuck Benson. 8-0 run for the Lions has cut Carson-Newman's lead in half. The Eagles haven't scored in 3 minutes. They've turned it over 3 times in that spurt and missed their last 4 shots from the field. 30-22, Eagles by 8. After getting up by 16 off of a 9-0 run. Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Gaha Electric. They are your East Tennessee electrical contracting source. Hubbard, Browder, and Brennigan back in the game for Carson-Newman with Illick and Zhao. Trey Hubbard, a game-high 11 points. And the Eagles with the basketball trying to stop this 3-minute scoring drought. Mars Hill has Dawkins, Boykin, McWhite, Hires, and Beatty on the floor. Lions pick Carson-Newman up at three-quarter court. The Eagles break the press and get it to Illick across the timeline left side, and he gives back off to Trey Hubbard. Hubbard accelerates on Dawkins, lost the handle on it, gets it back to Browder, top of the key, straight on triple, rims off left side. McWhite the board on the left block. Lions front court. Dawkins over to McWhite left wing. McWhite inside, gives off Hires, stripped by Hubbard going up, and it's out of bounds. Good active hands by Trey Hubbard, swatting it away from Hires. And so McWhite will trigger into the right corner for Beatty. Out to the top of the key from Boykin. Gives off Dawkins. Dawkins left around a Hires screen. Left elbow fades from 17 and swishes it. 10-0 burst for Mars Hill to get it down to 6. 30-24 with 5:34 to play in the first half. Eagles front court. Browder down the right side of the point on Hires. Pumps, leans, doesn't hit. Illick on the left side is there for the tip-in. That's Carson-Newman's first points in 4 minutes. 32-24. Eagles by 8 with 5:15 to go in the first half. Lions the other way. Dawkins cans the left wing three to get the deficit down to 5. 32-27, 5:05 to play first half. Eagles front court. Browder down the left side of the paint, gets it out to Zhao, left wing, his triple short. Browder, offensive rebound, sticks it back up, blocked away by McWhite. McWhite brings it front court. Lions have pulled within 5. 32-27 with 4:47 to go in the first half. Top of the key for Hires. Off to the left wing, Boykin. Drives, left block, teardrop, finds the bottom of the barrel. Mars Hill has climbed back within 3 after trailing by 16. 32-29 with 4:27 to go in the first half. Loose ball between the rings. Dawkins steals it away from Browder. Dawkins racing to the cup. He finger rolls it in off the window. Mars Hill, after trailing by 16, has cut the deficit to 1. They outscored the Eagles 11-2 over the last 4 minutes. Zhao, right wing with it. Bounces inside for Browder. Browder got held, twisted around by Beatty, who comes up lame and limping, ripping his right thigh. Beatty's first, the 4th on the Lions. And the Eagles get the ball out of bounds on the right baseline as Daniel Mayfield checks back in. So Beatty exits. And Browder looks to trigger right baseline. Lobs into Illick in the right corner. Illick backs down Mayfield, turns into the lane, drops the shoulder, right hand hook, leaves it short front iron. Hires rises up for the rebound, and Mars Hill with an opportunity to take its first lead of the game after trailing by 16, 30-14. Lions go to the left wing for Boykin. Boykin inside out, fades from the free throw line, missed it off the back of the 10. Zhao the rebound, but he tossed it away, was lobbing to Hubbard, put it too strong, and McWhite steals it. Down inside it goes, left block to Mayfield. Sends it out Dawkins, top of the key. Dawkins inside on Brennigan, discards him, shoots from 15. Missed it long off the heel. Brennigan the rebound at the foul line. The Eagles bring it left to right. And get it to Zhao in the right corner for a 3. He leaves that short. Hires there with the rebound. Mars Hill has outscored Carson-Newman 17-2 since the 9:31 mark. over the last 7 minutes of game action. Eagles 5 turnovers in the last 6 minutes. Dawkins free throw line misses the 15-footer. Zhao corrals the rebound, and the Eagles bring it left to right. Hubbard, left wing, down to the left corner for a Zhao triple. Zhao rattles it in. That stops a 2.5-minute Eagles scoring drought and pumps the brakes on Mars Hill's run. 35-31, Eagles by 4 after trailing by 16. Mars Hill back within 2 possessions. Lions with it, front court. Hires at the head of the key. Defense sags off of him. Hires shuffles it out right wing for Mayfield. Mayfield pulls up for a right elbow jumper. Glances off the left of the rim. Hubbard there for the board. Hubbard in transition. Bounces ahead Browder, who sends it in through contact on Daniel Mayfield. 8 points for Jack Browder. Carson-Newman has scored the last 5 to get it back to a 6-point game. 37-31 Eagles with 105 seconds left in the first half. Lions haven't scored in 2.5 minutes now. Dawkins sets up shot between the rings for Mars Hill. Off to McWhite in the right corner. High post touch for Boykin. Boykin dribbles to the right block, shoves it up and in with the right hand. Off glass, through contact with Illick. 37-33, Eagles by 4. Mars Hill stops a 2.5-minute scoring drought. Hubbard to the hoop the other way. He lays it in. Hubbard with a game-high 13. 39-33, Eagles by 6 with 1:11 to play in the first half. Lions over the timeline, right side. Shuffle back to the left wing for Caden Dawkins. Eagles settle into the matchup zone. High post Boykin. Boykin down to the right block. Just chucks one up. Missed it. But a whistle and a foul is on John Zhao. So that's the first on Zhao. Third on the Eagles. We come to a break. 57 seconds left in the first half. Carson-Newman 39, Mars Hill 33. Back after these messages. This is the Eagles Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
39-33, Carson-Newman leads Mars Hill with 57 seconds left in the first half. Eagles used a 7-0 run followed by a 9-0 run to get up by 16 points and then only made one bucket over a 7-minute stretch. Mars Hill trimmed the deficit down to 1 with a 17-2 run. Went cold. Lions went 2.5 minutes without scoring. But Denari Boykin is at the line, looking to get this game back down to 4 with 2 free throws for the Lions. 65% free throw shooter for Boykin. Lions haven't missed at the line today as a team. Boykin long stare at the basket. 3 dribbles, now a 4th. Bends the knees, spins the ball, shoots it, and knocks it down, nothing but net. Boykin with 11 to pace Mars Hill. He's at his season average. One more free throw for Boykin and a chance to make it a 4-point game. Boykin lobs it up. This one's true as well. 2 for 2 trip. Lions are 6 of 6 at the stripe. Full court press on for Mars Hill as Hubbard gets it to Browder. He dribbles across the timeline, got back tapped by Dawkins out of bounds, and it stays with Carson-Newman in the front court, leading 39-35 with 50 seconds left in the first half. Eagles 50% for the field in the first half, but 8 turnovers. leading to 7 Mars Hill points. Hubbard, action inside is pilfered by McWhite. McWhite in the front court gets to the left corner for Boykin. Down into the right corner for Mayfield. Back out to Dawkins, who resets for round 1. 11-second difference. Shot clock to game clock. Shot clock at 15. Game clock at 26. 10 to shoot now as Boykin takes it down the right side of the paint. Kick out, right corner for a Mayfield triple. Front of the 10, no good. Rebound lost into the corner off of Trey Hubbard. And it stays with Mars Hill. McElhaney and Jaw check in for the Eagles, replacing Illick and Zhao. Shot clock is off. Mars Hill gets the final say here in the first half. McWhite to inbound on the left baseline. McWhite triggers into Dawkins. Twirls away from Hubbard. Dawkins back out to the left wing, extended as Larry Davis says to wait. 6 and 5, now the action initiated. Dawkins down the right side of the paint, gets to the cup, and he flips it up and in with the right hand off the window. 9 for Caden Dawkins, but was once a 16-point lead for Carson-Newman. Has been dropped down to 2 at the halftime break. 39-37, Eagles lead it headed into the halftime locker room. They limited the Lions to 38% shooting in the first half. Shot 50% from the field themselves, but turned it over 9 times. And that's why this one is a fairly tight one at the halftime break. ShopCNEagles.com halftime report headed your way when we come back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit InterDigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
AEC is a distributor of Marathon energy-efficient water heaters. We offer 30-gallon to 105-gallon tanks. Marathon water heaters are durable, lightweight, and under warranty to not leak as long as you own your home. Foam insulation allows these thermal storage units to provide long-term temperature control. Marathon's lightweight tank is easier to maneuver and position, and the bowl-shaped tank bottom allows complete sediment drain. AEC, empowering efficiency.
It's halftime. We'll head back to the arena for the ShopCNEagles.com halftime report in just 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
The number one source for Carson-Newman athletics gear is ShopCNEagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. ShopCNEagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. ShopCNEagles.com.
It's halftime. Your first half scoring summary and a check of the ShopCNEagles.com sack scoreboard are headed your way.
Corner, Zhao, catch 3. Nylon for Zhao. Eagles lead.
Now back to the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Halftime in Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman has a 39-37 lead on Mars Hill. A first half that was marked by Carson-Newman starting hot. The Eagles led 30-14 off of a 9-0 run with 9:29 to go in the first half when Larry Davis called for time, and that timeout worked very well for Mars Hill. Lions would only allow one Carson-Newman bucket over the next 7 minutes. It was a 17-2 Mars Hill run that got the deficit down to 1. The Eagles would extend it here and there back to 6, but back-to-back points for the Lions lead to Mars Hill just being down 2 at the halftime break. Carson-Newman shot the ball well, 15 of 30 from the field, 5 of 12 from beyond the arc, 50% and 42%. Nothing to be ashamed of, but 9 first-half turnovers and a 9-2 edge in points off turnovers for the Lions, more than making up for the fact that Mars Hill only shot 38% from the field. And for a team that's 12th in the league in threes made per game, Lions nearly at their season average, going 5 of 13 from beyond the arc in the first half. Trey Hubbard gets to 1,000 career points. He's got 13 to lead Carson-Newman. Nick Brennigan has 9. And Jack Browder, 8 for Carson-Newman, while Denari Boykin has already exceeded his season high, or season average, I should say, and has 12 points. Caden Dawkins follows him with 9. Here inside the Holt Fieldhouse, it's a 39-37 lead for Carson-Newman over Mars Hill. Eagles looking to sweep the season series with the Lions, but work to do after halftime. We'll take you through the rest of the league with the ShopSeeingEagles.com scoreboard update. We come back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman Bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store.
Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
A check of the ShopCNEagles.com SAC scoreboard is next. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
The Eagle Sports Network is part of SAC Live, the official digital network of the South Atlantic Conference. SAC Live is the home of all your South Atlantic Conference sports action, including 20 SAC championships. Time to get caught up with some SACtion on the league with a ShopSeeingEagles.com scoreboard update. Now back to the
Mars Hill, 39-37 at the halftime break. Carson-Newman's women won earlier tonight over the Lions, pulling away in the second half, for a 98-75 win behind 38 points from Lindsey Taylor. Carson-Newman softball fell twice over at the Vicky Kazee Hall of Field softball complex, losing 16-7 in 6 innings to Lee and 11-5 to the Flames. On the hoops hardwood on the men's side, Lenore Ryan a 46-38 lead early in the second half at Coker. Make it 46-40. A 6-point edge for the Bears. That was the halftime margin. LR has shot 53% from the field and done a fairly decent job of handling the Cobras press. 10 turnovers on the day. Sam Martin has 14 points to lead Lenore Ryan. Coker balanced effort. Max Array leads all Coker scorers with 7. Tusculum is playing host to Emory and Henry. Malachi Hale has 15 points and leads the Pioneers, who are shooting 54% from the field and have a 63-49 lead. Make it 64-49 lead on the Wasps with 12.5 minutes to go in the second half. Emory and Henry has turned it over 11 times, leading to 12 Pioneer points off those turnovers. UVA Wise is at Lincoln Memorial. That game is just underway in the second half. A minute 5 in. LMU up 41-38 on the Highland Cavaliers. Zyver Wingfield has 16 points to lead all scorers. Elijah Freeman leads Lincoln Memorial with 9, but he's 3 of 9 from the field. 47-30 lead on Limestone. Minute 26 to go in the first half of that game. Trojans have shot 60% from the field and gotten 11 points from Cole Middleton, 10 from Austin Webb. And with 12:27 to go in the second half, Newberry a 48-41 lead on Wingate in Cuddy Arena. Bulldogs only 33% from the field. They've gotten 17 points from Player of the Year candidate Kendall Taylor, but nobody else has more than 5. DeVario Shepard leads Newberry with 15 points. Wolves have gotten hot after halftime, 57% from the field to start the second half, while limiting the Bulldogs to 35% shooting in the second half. ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime report wraps up, and the second half starts when we come back after these messages. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
There's new fresh ideas on campus. From Chick-fil-A to Maples Coffee to Saboreo's, Fresh Ideas has tons of high-quality dining options for whatever taste you may need. Saboreo's is open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner and the Health Sciences Building. Saboreo's features all your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
This is Carson-Newman basketball.
Goes top of key. Pull up 3 on the way. Got it. Charlie Clark dialing long distance with impunity
On the Eagles Sports Network.
Tri-Light is proud to support Carson-Newman Athletics. We salute the student athletes who are working hard to make great things happen on the field, in the classroom, and in the world. It takes vision, commitment, and teamwork, qualities we share at Tri-Light. Our mission is to provide life-changing opportunities by building a world-class fiber broadband network. If you'd like to learn more, please visit trilight.net or call us at 833-847-0824.
Every day brings new challenges, and those challenges look different for everyone. But no matter what each day looks like, your local energy co-op is here to power every moment. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the field, AEC is committed to bringing you safe, affordable, and reliable power to get you through the day. We are your local electric co-op, and we are here for you. AEC, empowering every day.
Backcourt side here at Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman leads Mars Hill 39-37 at the halftime break. Skip Roberts running the show, as always, back inside of network control. And before we start the second half, let's pause 10 seconds so that our stations may identify themselves across the Eagles Sports Network. Adam Cavalier, happy to have you courtside at Holt Fieldhouse. Our fantastic video crew back in action for live video tonight, thanks to some hotspot procurement. And as such, you get to see the work of our director, Jay West, our replay man, Ian Johnson, and our fantastic camera crew, Kennedy Goins, Max Bryant, Molly Buckowitz, and Elena Corbett. Thank you for joining us here on this warm Wednesday on the banks of Mossy Creek as Mars Hill gets the basketball to start the second half. Lions have not led in this one. In fact, they're down 16 in the first half before using a 17-2 run to erase that deficit and make this an entertaining game. Dawkins, left wing, slaloms inside, gets it out right corner for Beatty. Right wing, Davis a triple. He connects, count the basket and a foul. And for the first time today, Mars Hill is in front, plus potentially one more. Foul is on Nick Brennigan, his second, the first on the Eagles. 40-39, Lions in the lead after trailing by 16. And an and one free throw coming for Corey Davis. Pins the knees, flips it up, and swishes it. Lions 7 for 7 at the line. They're up by 2. 41-39, full court pressure on for Mars Hill. Illick trapped in the backcourt. Gets it to Hubbard, who's across the timeline right side. Hubbard between the rings, slips Illick top of the key, off to Brennigan left wing. Back up top, Hubbard fires inside Browder, cutting the basket. Browder leans in and finishes with the right hand from the right side. 41-41. All square with 19:15 to go in the second half. Lions onto the offensive end. Baseline drive, Davis. Missed the layup. Offensive board hires. He sticks it in from the right side off the window. 8-0 run for Mars Hill spanning the halftime break to grab the lead. They're up 2, 43-41 with 18:50 to go in the second half. Eagles the other way. Browder left wing. Catch 3, air ball. Illick saves in the rebound, but it's to Hires. Lions in transition. Davis around the Dawkins right wing. Dawkins into the paint. Misfires a pass. Hubbard steals it. Hubbard in transition. He's back tapped from behind. Lost the handle on it and gives to Boykin. Boykin took it away in the middle of the lane for the Eagles' 10th turnover. Lions front court. Lob, Hires went for the dunk, missed it. Browder the rebound. Eagles in transition. Hubbard through the middle of the paint. Can't finish with the right hand, but he draws a foul. Free throws for Trey Hubbard after a third personal on Corey Davis. And a first team foul on the Lions. So 2 free throws here for Trey Hubbard. Looking to tie the game at 43. Hubbard. One dribble, bends the knees. Southpaw sends up the first and spins off to the left side, no good. That's the first free throw that has been missed in this game. Teams are combined 11 of 11 to start. And snaps a string of 12 consecutive makes for Hubbard. Second free throw, this one Hubbard drains, and the Eagles are down 1. 43-42 with 18-13 to go in the second half. Lions bring the ball from left to right. Dawkins, right point. Shuffles off to the left wing, McWhite. Dribbles over to the right wing and hands off for Beatty. Back around the horn to Dawkins, left wing. Skips right wing, Beatty. Beatty shows inside. Kick out around to Dawkins for a left wing triple. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound loose and snared by McWhite. Lions reset. Hires right of the paint. Backs it out to the right point, Boykin. Drives around, Zhao gets to the cup. Strong arms the layup. Illick the rebound. Eagles sprint the other way. They've got it 5-on-4. Hubbard attacks the basket. Through contact, can't get it to fall over Beatty, but a whistle and a foul. Second on Beatty. Second on the Lions. And Trey Hubbard's heads to the line for 2 more free throws for Carson-Newman. So 2 free throws for Trey. And a chance to put Carson-Newman back on top. Hubbard lines up the first, rattles around the iron, front iron, back iron, and then down through the strings. And he ties it at 43. One more free throw for Trey Hubbard, looking to put Carson-Newman in front. He does, rattling it home. 15 for Trey Hubbard to go along with 5 assists. Or 16 for Trey Hubbard, pardon me, to go along with 5 assists. 44-43. Eagles by a point with 17:23 to play in the second half. Lions on the offensive end. Dawkins right wing. Mosey's inside. Bounces it out left wing. Beatty out to the top of the key for a McWhite 3. Pins off front side. Illick the board. Illick sends it ahead to Brennigan. Brennigan attacks the basket. Lobs inside Browder, who taps it in on the oop with the left hand. Athletic finish for Jack Browder. Eagles 46, Mars Hill 43. 16:55 to go in the second half. Lions with the ball on their offensive end. Top of the key for Hires. Dribble handoff, Dawkins. Start and stop down the right side of the paint. Goes glass, he finishes, counted on a foul. Strong take for Caden Dawkins. He's got 11. That is a 3rd personal on Nick Brennigan. A 2nd team foul on the Eagles. And 2 free throws here for Caden Dawkins. Dawkins, the 2nd Lion into double figures. And he has a chance to tie the game at 46, which he does. The end one freebie's good. Brennigan exits. McElhaney enters. We're all square at 46 with 16:41 to play in the second half. Browder will trigger in against full court pressure. Gets it into Illick in the far corner. Illick will dribble front court and get across the timeline. There he hands off to Trey Hubbard. Hubbard, bounce feed inside, right block Browder. Browder dumps it in. Nice bucket for Jack Browder. And Carson-Newman is back on top by 2. 48-46 with 16:15 to go in the second half. Lions onto the offensive end. McWhite right elbow, missed it from 15. Browder cleans up the miss with a board. Eagles the other way. Hubbard attacking right side of the paint, gets to the hoop, and finishes off glass for 2. That's 18 for Trey Hubbard. A 50-46 lead for Carson-Newman with 15:50 to go in the second half. Lions onto the offensive end. Hires left corner where he hands off to McWhite. Up to the right point. Hires gets inside, got swatted from behind by McElhaney. Illick trying to dribble front court. Lost it, got stripped. Lions the steal. Hires inside, bowls over Browder. Count the basket and a foul. Browder was set up. He was planted. 15:29 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman 50. Mars Hill 48. We return to Holt Fieldhouse after these messages. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
There's new fresh ideas on campus. From Chick-fil-A to Maples Coffee to Saboreo's, Fresh Ideas has tons of high-quality dining options for whatever taste you may need. Saboreo's is open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner and the Health Sciences Building. Saboreo's features all your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
(50-48), Carson-Newman leads Mars Hill with 15:29 to go in the second half. Adam Cavalier, happy to have you courtside. Mars Hill rallied from a 16-point first half deficit, used a 17-2 first half run, and then a 8-0 burst spanning the halftime break to grab a lead. The Eagles answer the bell back. Carson-Newman 4 of 5 from the field after halftime to get back on top. But the Lions have gotten to the free throw line a bunch. They're 8 of 8 there. And Marvin Hires looks to extend those good vibes with this and-1 free throw that he puts up and puts in. So Marvin Hires with 9 points, 50-49. Eagles by one with 15:25 to go in the second half. Carson-Newman breaks Mars Hill's press, and Bill Bray sets up in the half court. Gets it to Butts, left wing, chest pass, McElhaney, left corner. Back around the horn to Bill Bray, right wing. Shuffle it back to McElhaney, left wing. Over to Butts, who runs the weave to the top of the key, fakes the handoff to Bill Bray, now passes to him left wing. Bill Bray, high low to Butts, gets the bucket. Butts finishes with two hands with a push off the backboard. 52-49. Butts' first points, Eagles by 3. 14:53 to go in the second half. Lions front court. Dawkins tries the left wing three, and he swishes it. Caden Dawkins hits his second of the day and ties it at 52. He's got 15. Eagles the other way with 14:40 to go in the second half. Bill Bray stumbles, bounces, Butts left block. Butts lays it in with the right hand from the left side. The fortitude for Bill Bray to find Butts as he fell down. 54-52, Eagles by a pair. 14:28 to go in the second half. Lions front court against the Eagles matchup zone. Baseline drive, dish into the left corner for Beatty. Back it out to Dawkins, right point. McElhaney on him. Dawkins to the top of the key. Boykin tries a triple. In and out, no good. Zhao the rebound on the left block. Gets it into Bill Bray's hands, who pushes tempo front court. Bill Bray lobs Butts, couldn't catch, tipped away, stolen by Dawkins, left of the lane. 12th turnover for CN. Lions the other way. Boykin lines up a right corner three, leaves it short right iron. McElhaney keeps it to 1. Eagles bring it right to left, leading by 2, 13:50 to go in the second half. CN has made its last 5 shots from the field. 6 of 7 from the field after halftime. Zhao, right wing with the rock. Zhao going to pull from deep. Zhao barely grazes iron. Butts an offensive rebound, sticks it back up, and he's fouled. Josh Butts has been instant impact for Carson-Newman off the bench. Grabs an offensive rebound and puts a first personal on Chase McWhite. The third on the Lions. 2 free throws for Butts, who's 0 of 2 at the stripe this season. But a 52.3% free throw shooter for his career. Looking to stretch out a 2-point lead to 2 possessions. Butts swishes the first 3-point lead. 55-52. Eagles by a triple. 13:33 to go in the second half. As Beatty and McWhite exit for Mayfield and Crutcher. So Butts to shoot one more free throw. Bends the knees. The southpaw sends it up and sends it in. 6 points for Josh Butts off the bench. He's put the Eagles up by 4. 56-52 with 13:30 to play in the second half. Lions get it onto the offensive end. Dawkins Top of the key. Crossover dribble on Bilbray. Works it around to Boykin left wing. Boykin skip it Dawkins right wing. Tries a long-range three. Short. Dawkins follows his own miss. Euros to the hole. Finishes off the glass. Counted in a foul. Caden Dawkins to the bucket for 2, plus maybe one more as Butts picks up his first and the team's 4th. Good closeout by Dawkins. Browder went flying by him. He was unguarded for the perimeter, and he shot inside the arc to collect the long miss just in front of the three-point stripe and then wove to the basket. He does miss the free throw, though. First miss for Mars Hill on its 10th free throw attempt. And it keeps Carson-Newman ahead by 2, 56-54. 13 minutes to go in the second half. Eagles front court. Bilbray. Left to the wing. Lions look for a pass inside. Deflected, and Boykin steals it. Eagles were trying to go into the high post against the zone, but Boykin with the active hands forces Carson-Newman's 13th turnover. Lions bring it front court. Dawkins working with the top of the key with 15 to shoot. 2 ties at 3 gives Mars Hill the lead with 12:30 to go in the second half. Out of the key for Mayfield. Bounce feed inside. Boykin kick out. Hires a right corner 3. He airballed it, but right into the hands of Crutcher. 2 on the shot clock. Boykin top of the key. Didn't get off in time. Shot clock violation. Boykin was open for a straight-on triple, but the 29% three-point shooter tried to attack the basket. And as a result, the Lions turn it over on the shot clock violation. Ball back to Carson-Newman leading by 2. 56-54 with 12:10 to go in the second half. Zhao has it right wing, slips Browder, bounce feed Butts right block, turns right hand bunny no. Browder tips it back up. That won't fall. Third try poked out to the top of the key. Hires takes it, drives inside, missed the layup, but there is Hires following through with the jam. 56-56, all square with 11:50 to go in the second half. Eagles bring it right to left. Bilbray between the rings. Crossover dribble, accelerates inside on Boykin, gets to the right block. Bounce feed McElhaney left baseline, kick out Zhao for a left wing 3. Bins off the front side of the iron, no good. Mayfield snags the board, and the Lions bring it left to right, looking to break this 56-56 tie. Dawkins left open, wide open, top of the key triple. Back iron, no. McElhaney elevates for the rebound. Eagles catch a break there. Dawkins, a good three-point shooter at 38% for his career. As Bilbray gets pilfered by Dawkins. Dawkins to the rim, reverse layup. Good left to right across the face of goal. Eagles haven't scored from the field in 3 minutes. Dawkins puts Mars Hill back in front. 58-56 with 10:56 to go in the second half. And Chuck Benson calls for time. Mars Hill has grabbed a 58-56 lead on Carson-Newman as the Eagles have gone cold from the field. 5 ties, 3 lead changes. Eagles looking for a quality offensive possession when we come back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long. From the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Mars Hill has rattled off 6 straight points to grab a 58-56 lead on Carson-Newman with 10:55 to go in the second half. InterDigital strives to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services. InterDigital, they are laser-focused on your success. Carson-Newman is 6 of 10 from the field after halftime, but the Eagles haven't scored in 2.5 minutes. They've turned it over 5 times in the second half, and that has been the catalyst for this 6-0 Lion run. Browder, right wing, moves down to the right baseline, crossover dribble, gets underneath the basket, drop feed off for Hubbard. Got a whistle and a reach on the Lions. Charge Caden Dawkins with his first and the team's fourth. And that will bring us to another break. 10:42 to play in the second half. It's Marsville 58, Carson-Newman 56. Eagles were up 16 in this one, but a 17-2 first half run for the Lions has pulled them ahead. Back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Light is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilight.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
10:42 to play in the second half. Mars Hill has jumped in front of Carson-Newman, 58-56. The Eagles haven't scored in more than 2.5 minutes. And Carson-Newman has the ball out of the break after a Mars Hill foul. Trey Hubbard looking, fires into Brennigan in the right corner. Brennigan for Illick, back to Brennigan right wing. Crutcher out to defend him, drop it off Illick right baseline. Illick backs down his defender, turns left into the lane, and sinks the 10-foot shot straight on. Braden Illick has 6 points to go with 7 boards. All square at 58. Eagles put a halt to the Lions, 6-0 run with 10:20 to play in the second half. Mars Hill front court. End of the key for Davis, back into the game playing with 3 fouls. Inside it goes, right block for Mayfield. Kick out left wing, Boykin into the left corner for Crutcher. Drop it off Hires, left block. Kick out left point for Boykin, long 2. He swishes it from 18. Nari Boykin has 14 points. Lions back in front, 60-58 with 9:54 to play in the second half. Eagles front court. Illick left open for a right wing 3, and he rattles it in. Braden Illick has scored the last 5 for the Eagles. He puts Carson-Newman back in front. 61-60 with 9:40 to play in the second half. Lions with it front court. Hires, right point with the ball. Hires, one right-hand dribble. Hands off to Boykin. Crossover, backs it out, left point, Crutcher. Around the horn, right wing, Mayfield. Mayfield inside, outside, left wing, Crutcher 3. Bounces front iron, no good. Long rebound tapped into the left corner for Davis. Second chance for the Lions. Davis resetting, left point. Davis right around the Boykin screen, right around a higher screen to the wing. 8 to shoot. Davis, step back, long 2, misfired from 15. Illick an 8th rebound on the left block. Eagles right to left. Hubbard bounces ahead, Browder. It's in and out of his hands, into Davis's, who steps out of bounds on the baseline. Stays with Carson-Newman. Tri-Light is your home team internet provider, providing Jefferson City with ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband. Let them serve you. Visit trilight.net. Carson-Newman has attempted a shot a minute after halftime. 8 of 12 from the field. Only leading by 1. Inbounds comes to Browder on the left block. Discarded his defender, and he lays it in. Trey Hubbard found him. That's Hubbard's 8th assist. And the Eagles are ahead 63-60 with 8:45 to go in the second stanza. Lions with it front court. Boykin down the right side of the paint, backs it out. Davis top of the key. Davis, jab step, off to the right wing, Boykin. He jabs with the right foot, fires a 3, short front iron. Crutcher taps the rebound to himself, takes it up right block, errant layup, no good. Browder the rebound, outlets it ahead to Nick Brennigan, but led him too far, and it's out of bounds for Carson-Newman's 15th turnover. Ball back to the Lions. Eagles got the stop, but misfired the aggressive outlet pass. First Bank is the official bank of Carson-Newman Athletics and the only place you can get a Carson-Newman Eagles debit card. Stop by any First Bank location to get your Carson-Newman debit card and show your Eagles pride. 63-60, Carson-Newman by 888-17 to go in the second half. Lions with the front court. Davis, left wing. Off to the right wing, Boykin. Boykin spins inside, now faces the basket. Kicks it out, Beatty, reset with Dawkins, 10 to shoot. Dawkins down the left side of the paint, has his shot redirected from behind by Illick. Zhao grabs the rebound. Zhao races front court, gets it to Brennigan in the left corner. Brennigan moves inside, kick out Browder, right point, pump fakes a three, drives by, gets it Hubbard, right corner, three ball, bullseye. Great ball movement, gets the Lions into a scramble drill, and Trey Hubbard pays it off with his second three of the game. He's got 21, and the Eagles are up 6. 66-60 with 7:34 to play in the second half. Lions have missed their last 5 shots from the field. Boykin backs down, Zhao on the right block. Kicks out Crutcher for a right wing triple. Back to the 10, no good. Hubbard elevates for his 4th rebound on the left block. Hubbard in transition through the middle of the lane. Right hand finger roll. Falls in. Trey Hubbard has stretched it to an 8-point Carson-Newman lead. Eagles on a 10-2 run. And that prompts a timeout from Larry Davis. 7:05 to go in the second half. Carson-Newman 68. Mars Hill 60. 8 straight for the Eagles. Lions haven't scored in 2:16. Back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
.05 to go in the second half. A 68-60 lead for Carson-Newman comes as the byproduct of a 10-0 Eagle run. And Trey Hubbard has gotten hot for CN. He's scored the last 5 for the Eagles. Mars Hill hasn't scored in 3 minutes. And the Lions have missed their last 6 shots. Eagles shooting 73% from the field after halftime. Looking for another stop here after the Larry Davis timeout. Boykin gets it to Dawkins at the top of the key. Dawkins in a blue jersey feeds Boykin left wing. Drive and dish to the left corner. McWhite pump fakes it 3 steps inside. Long 2. Misfired long. Browder has an 8th rebound on the right baseline. Eagles the other way. Hubbard attacking north-south, gets the bucket, and has his layup rejected out of bounds by Denari Boykin. Stays with Carson-Newman, though, with 23 to shoot. And 6:44 to go in the second half. Browder will inbound on the right baseline for CN. Browder gets it into Zhao, cuts the basket. I guess we'll call that a dunk. Zhao rises up and deftly places the ball through the hoop with an outstretched right hand. Very careful, very demure, John Zhao. 12-0 run for the Eagles. Carson-Newman's back up double digits. 70-60, 6:24 to play in the second half. Lions looking for an answer. They get one from Trip Beatty, who makes his first 3 of the season, firing it in straight on. That stops Carson-Newman's 12-0 run, makes it a 7-point game. Eagles the other way. Hubbard through traffic, gets to the hoop, and lays it in with the right hand. 25 for Trey Hubbard. 72-63, Eagles by 9 with 6:02 to play in the second half. Lions bring it front court. Davis, right point. Davis drives inside on Brennigan. Davis kicks out, top of the key, around the horn it goes. Right corner, here's a triple. Swished in from Trip Beatty. He was 0 of 7 from beyond the arc in his career. He's made 2 in a row. 72-66, Eagles by 6. 5:37 to play second half. John Zhao drive, feeds Illick. Illick lays it in with the right hand straight on. 74-66, 18th assist for the day for Carson-Newman. Eagles up 8. 5:25 to go second half. Lions the other way. Boykin misfires a right-hand teardrop. Middle of the paint. Browder grabs his 9th rebound, and the Eagles bring it right to left, ahead by 8. Hubbard dribbles over to the left wing. Hubbard brings 2 to the ball, sends it to Illick, who tracks it down left corner, tries the triple, bending, no, off the front of the rim. Beatty snares the board, and the Lions bring it left to right, down by 8. Right wing, Davis. Davis, 2 passes over to Boykin, left wing. Boykin hands off Dawkins, around a McWhite screen to the top of the key, pick and pop 3, front of the 10, no good. Browder snares his 10th rebound for his 19th career double-double. Hubbard, north-south the other way, can't finish in transition, but he's fouled. John Dawkins, his second, the team's 5th. And this sends Hubbard to the line for 2 free throws. Hubbard with 25, fresh off his career-high 30-point day against Laurel Rhine. And he's chasing back-to-back double-doubles. He has 8 assists. Hubbard's first free throw rims off to the left, no good. Best he can do is put the Eagles up 9. One more free throw for Trey Hubbard. You got Hubbard, Butts, Brennigan, Zhao, and Browder for Carson-Newman. Williams, Hires, Dawkins, Davis, and McWhite for the Lions. Hubbard's second free throw is on the way, and true. He's got 26. 75-66, Eagles by 9. Hubbard leading all scorers with his 19th career 20-point game. Lions onto the offensive end. McWhite over to the left wing where he gives to Davis. Davis inside out to Williams for a right wing triple. Glances off the front iron. Brennigan grabs the rebound in the orange paint, and the Eagles can stretch it back to double digits on this possession. Brennigan around to Zhao, right wing, baseline drive. Zhao into the paint. He leans in. He hangs. He hits. Count the basket, and a foul. John Zhao puts a third personal on Caden Dawkins. A 6th team foul on the Lions. Eagles are back up 11, and it's a 77-66 lead for the Eagles, with 4:10 to play in the second half. Mop Man has been called out. You got Mop Prime on the left side. That's Tyler Needs, All-American mop guy. And the secondary mop man out to take care of the perspiration. Had a janitor friend back in high school who always used to say that a clean floor is a playable floor. And I got to tell you, this floor, very clean, very playable. John Zhao cans the freebie. He's into double figures with 10. 4th Eagle to hit double digits today. And it's a 78-66 lead for Carson-Newman off of another 6-0 run. Lions front court. McWhite through the left of the lane, gets it to Davis in the left corner. Davis yo-yos the ball into the paint, backs it out to the free throw line, and drops it off for Williams at the top of the key. 8 to shoot. Davis, pick and pop, long 2 from the keyhole, is good from 18. That's 8 for Corey Davis. 78-68. Eagles by 10 with 3:36 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman gets it front court. Browder slips it to Brennigan, left wing. Brennigan drives inside, pivots, bounce feed, butts, left block, right hand teardrop. Tickles the twine after 2 bounces on the iron. 8 for Butts. He scored 16 points in the last 2 games. after having 4 of the previous 4 appearances. Leading the 68 Eagles by 8. Lost the handle on it, did the Lions. Save it in to Williams, left corner. Back inside it goes. Hires, tipped up, but saves it to Brennigan. Brennigan slaloms through traffic and gets it front court, looking to extend this 8-0 Eagle run. Brennigan lobs butts, drops it off Browder, cutting the basket. Reverse layup is pure off the window. 18 for Browder. Bucks drops the dime. 82-68. Eagles by 14 with 2:38 to go in the second half. Lions front court. Hires at the top of the key. Hires. Ball held at his waist with 12 to shoot. Hires gets it to Dawkins. Looking for the screen and roll. Dawkins cut off, backs it out left wing. 5 and 4. Dawkins drive, dish, Davis. Right wing triple, swishes it. Corey Davis, a capable scorer, but just a 32% three-point shooter, cuts it to 11. 82-71 with 2:10 to go in the second half. Eagles the other way, a kick ball. And that'll bring us to a break in the action. Carson-Newman ball in the backcourt when we get back. 2:08 to play in the second half. It's Carson-Newman 82. Mars Hill 71. Back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
My favorite thing about my community? The safety, the reliability, the people. We rely on each other, and we rely on local electric co-op. It's not just about electricity. It's about empowering community, empowering moments, empowering safety, empowering togetherness, empowering knowledge. That's why when I need something, I rely on my co-op. I trust my co-op because the co-op is us. We are the co-op. AEC, member-owned and service-driven.
82-71, Carson-Newman the lead on Mars Hill. 2:08 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman has shot 60% from the field for the game, 74% after halftime. And the Eagles, that shooting percentage coupled with good defense, limiting the Lions to 36%, has made up for 15 turnovers. Carson-Newman finally got ball secure and used a 12-0 run to break this one open after Mars Hill rallied from a 16-point deficit. Eagles break Mars Hill's pressure and get it to Trey Hubbard on top of the jump circle. Beatty sticks to him tightly. Hubbard goes to Illick at the left elbow. Underhand pass back to Hubbard, top of the key. Hubbard, 9 to shoot. Drives inside on Hires, pulls up, right hand flip, yes. Trey Hubbard with 28. 84-71, Eagles by 13 with 100 seconds left. Lions on to the offensive end. McWhite, right wing, dribble handoff for Hires there. Circle it back up top for Dawkins. Dawkins with the right hand down the right side of the paint. Long teardrop, or high teardrop up off the top of the backboard, but he draws a foul on Hubbard. First on Hubbard, fifth on Carson-Newman. And Caden Dawkins, who has made 248 free throws in his career, heads to the line. Career 86% free throw shooter. He's 1 of 2 today. He's the only Mars Hill player to miss a free throw today. And he misses a second, long off the heel. Rare misses for an 82% free throw shooter in Caden Dawkins. One more free throw for Dawkins, looking to get to 20. He does, swishes it. 84-72, Eagles by 12 with 87 seconds left. Eagles break Mars Hill's pressure, and Hubbard brings it across the timeline right side. Corey Davis picks him up in the front court. Hubbard, guarded tightly by Davis, who's content to use clock. Minute 12 to go, Eagles up 12. Hubbard on the right wing, accelerates, lobs, Zhao, alley-oop, thunder dance for John Zhao. Zhao has 12. Hubbard has his 9th assist. And the Eagles are up by 14 with 55 seconds left. Hires goes inside, airmails a reverse layup. Browder snags his 11th rebound. Hubbard has it in the backcourt. Hires takes a tumble. He is injured, and officials stop play. Hires will be tended to by Mars Hill's sports medicine staff, as Carson-Newman has played sublimely here at the finish. The Eagles were down 2, 58-56, with 10-12 to go in this game, but exploded on a 12-0 run. They haven't missed a shot in their last 5 attempts, and the Eagles played quality basketball to close this one out. Hires is able to get off the floor and walk off under his own power. And then Carson-Newman will have the ball in the backcourt. Marceau gets to set up the full court press as Browder triggers into Nick Brennigan. Dawkins harasses him as Brennigan brings it across the timeline. Got stripped by Dawkins. Dawkins races to the rim and finger rolls it in with the right hand. 86-74, Eagles by 12. 36 seconds left. Hubbard hits Browder, gets it ahead to Brennigan, finds Illick, drives inside, and lays it in with the right hand. The Eagles break the press, push it back to 14. 88-74 with 25 seconds left. Negligible difference, shot clock to game clock. Boykin down the right side of the paint, twists, fades over Browder, spins out front side. Brennigan grabs the rebound, gets it into Trey Hubbard's hands, and the Eagles can dribble out the final moments in this one. Wasn't the prettiest day at the office, but Carson-Newman does what is required to prevail. Trey Hubbard joins the 1,000-point club for his collegiate career with a 28-point day, and the Eagles use a high-level final 10 minutes to sweep the season series with the Lions by a final score of 88-74. Eagles have won 4 in a row, both this season and against the Lions in the season series. The Eagles improved to 17-7 and 12-6 in league play, while the Lions dropped to 6-14 and 4-14 in league play. Domino's postgame report headed your way when we come back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Grab a slice. Our coverage of CN Hoops continues with the Domino's postgame report on the Eagle Sports Network.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is the Domino's post-game report on the Eagles Sports Network.
Bring it backdoor lob. Dyer throws it down with 2 hands.
Your Stats Breakdown, a conversation with Chuck Benson, presented by Modern Woodman Financial Planning. Plus the selection of the AEC Electrifying Play and Food City Player of the Game are all headed your way. The Domino's post-game report is brought to you in part by Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles in Mossy Creek. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Fresh Ideas, good food is a powerful thing. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By TriLife, dream big with gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. By the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, family owned and operated coffee. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Let's head back to the arena and the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
All right, back courtside at Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman gets the job done over the Mars Hill Lions by a final score of 88-74, a game that had its trepidatious moments, but ultimately it's Carson-Newman that closes out in fine fettle late to prevail by a final score of 88-74. Eagles led by 16 in the first half. Used 7-0 and 9-0 runs to jump out to a double-digit lead. And led by 16 with about 10 minutes to go, and then went cold. Carson-Newman would only make one basket over the next 7 minutes. The Lions would rattle off a 17-2 run to get within a point. And then, after Carson-Newman led 39-37 at the halftime break, Mars Hill would use an 8-0 run spanning the half to take their first lead of the game. Eagles and Lions tied 6 times. Swapped leads 4 times in the second half, but ultimately it was Carson-Newman that came through in the final 10 minutes. Eagles trailed 58-56 with 10 minutes to go, and then Mars Hill went on a 3-minute field goal drought. The Eagles rattled off a 10-0 or a 12-0 run and never really looked back. Trey Hubbard was the catalyst to that spurt for Carson-Newman, and he was the catalyst for Carson-Newman today with another stat sheet stuffing night. 28 points, 4 rebounds, 9 assists for Trey Hubbard. Eagles shot the ball exceptionally well, 63% from the field. The issue for Carson-Newman, much as it was at Mars Hill, it boiled down to turnovers. Now, Carson-Newman somewhat had a little bit of a sour taste in its mouth after that first meeting with the Lions. Got up big. Mars Hill was able to get back into the game. This one, Carson-Newman started fast, had its lull through the middle portion of the contest, but at least Carson-Newman closes on a strong note to win 88-74 over the Lions. So, not the best of days at the office for the Eagles, but certainly a quality close for Carson-Newman over Mars Hill. So, Eagles get the job done and prevail thanks to that strong final 10 minutes that paves the way for a 14-point win over the Lions. The Eagles sweep the season series with Mars Hill for a second consecutive year. And for a fourth time, in the last 5 years, Carson-Newman has swept the season series with the Lions. It's now 4 straight wins overall for Carson-Newman as well. Mentioned Trey Hubbard. He had his 28-point day. Jack Browder also had a double-double. That's career double-double number 19 for Jack, and a second consecutive for him. Then Braden Illick had 13 points, 8 rebounds, and John Zhao a quiet 12 points to go on 5 of 11 shooting from the field, and a 1 of 6 mark from beyond the arc for John Zhao. So Carson-Newman wins 88-74 over the Mars Hill Lions. And the Eagles improve to 17-7 and 12-6 in league play. We continue on the Domino's post-game report. Adam Cavalier alongside head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, I'm going to be honest with you. It's signing day. I've been at it since the early hours of this morning.
Yes.
Ashley Ingram signed 59 guys.
Good gracious.
Busy day at the office.
Yeah, I would say.
So I've got a plate of nachos, and I'm going to just shut up and let you talk about this game. So tell me what happened tonight.
Well, as I said to the team, I'll take an ugly win over a beautiful loss any day of the week. Mars Hill, Mars Hill is struggling a little bit in terms of wins and losses. But everybody forgets, man, they started off this year 4-0 or ranked, receiving votes to be top 25 in the country. I think they are very talented. I think they are, athletically speaking, as good as anybody in our league. I think they're playing really hard, especially on the defensive end. They sort of disrupt and take you out of things. I think they're great on the offensive glass. There's a lot of positive things I can say. And I thought that they, gave us a lot of trouble today. So credit to them. I also think that we came out right. We came out right. The first 4 to 8 minutes, I was pleased. And then for the next probably 22, it was disgusting. Just disgusting. Just a real stinker, Cav. Just a real stinker.
One of Chuck's little stinkers?
Yeah, it was a stinker. But then we sort of stabilized and were able to finish it. We got some stops, some timely stops, and got some timely baskets to sort of get enough separation to get a win. So I will give our guys credit to hold on because we were really close to getting our rears beat. But we did just enough to give ourselves a chance to get a win.
You're coming off of a phenomenal win over Lenore Rhine.
Yeah.
And you said it post-game. I heard you say it in practice throughout the week. You said it on air in the pregame talk. You said it off air after we finished the pregame talk. And that was LR cannot be a hangover for this game. And I find it unusual that you came out with your hair on fire, started great. It was just that middle 20.
If there is something that would be a delayed hangover, I guess we either experienced it or we've created it, a new sort of genre of nastiness. And, but I've got to say this. I take some responsibility for this too, Kev. I was making decisions there in the game. I don't think necessarily were in hindsight were the best decisions. I didn't trust my gut on a couple of things, and that's that's my fault. But as we've said throughout this season, we've got to become a team that controls our controllables, that limits or minimizes controllable mistakes, and realizes that winning is hard. It's hard to win games, man, and we've been trending in the right direction, since really probably the last game in December, and I like where we're going. But today, it just wasn't our best.
Let's focus on the final 10 minutes. You trailed 58-56 with 10:42 to go in the second half, and all of a sudden the switch flipped. Mars Hill doesn't score for 3 minutes, and you're on a 12-0 run. You're up double digits, and you don't surrender the lead. What was it? What clicked in those moments?
I think it was a combination of stops and then generating scores in transition, and a lot of those were like putting pressure on the rim in the paint. Trey again had an electric performance for us. 28, 9 assists. As I told him, the real funky little thing about that is the 5 turnovers, but he sort of bounced it out with three steals. But I thought he was a big catalyst for us. Again, I thought Josh Butts came in and gave us some really good minutes when we needed it. Nick, Jack, and John a little bit quiet, I guess, but still worth 40 points, worth half the points. And they had some critical baskets there late as well. So a lot of people had their fingerprints on the game there at the end. So credit to our guys for that.
It's been easy these last 2 games to focus on the micro for Trey. 58 points in his last 2 outings, and stupidly efficient while doing it, while also sharing the ball at a high level.
Yeah.
But let's talk macro, big picture. He is now at 1,018 points for his collegiate basketball career. How pleased are you to see that and what he's done? These more than 800 of them have come here at Carson-Newman.
See, that is how he got 80% of those things in 50, a little over 50 games, 52 games or whatever. I wish that maybe Trey would have been coming here out of high school and spent all 4 with us. I think if he had, I think he would be scoring a lot more than 1,000 points. But that's a major accomplishment, man. It's a major accomplishment to score 1,000 points in college basketball. And Trey Hubbard is in that really small percentage of guys that actually has done that. That's behind him now. I know that ultimately he wants to win games and wants to try to make it into postseason and play well in postseason. So in some ways, for him and for us, I'm glad that's behind him. We've had, 4 guys eclipse the 1,000-point mark this year, which is unusual and unheard of. But now we can focus more on sort of big team issues.
You're back at home on Saturday facing the Newberry Wolves. What do you have to do to, I guess, wash a touch of the sour taste from your mouth from this one and get ready for a really quality defensive-minded Newberry club?
I think Newberry is one of the most challenging teams in this league. There she is, delivering her treats.
Mama Zhao.
She always comes through. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I mean, the reality is we're going to have our work cut out for us, man. I think they're big, they're physical, they're one of the best defensive teams in our league. They have shot making. We saw that we were very fortunate to win down there. It was the last second shot basically to win on the road at Newberry. I don't know how they've done tonight, but I know that Kirk and his crew will come in here, ready to compete, and we'll get their best game.
One final note before we go. Are you willing to publicly proclaim your grandfather name when your first grandchild arrives?
I'm okay with that. I got to give credit where credit's due. My guy right here was
That's
sort of the guy my guy right here, Coop, sort of brought it to the table. I guess we've finally settled. But you've added to this too.
I have.
Grandpa Yoda. Grandpa Yoda, which we'll get to.
Which the child will inevitably slur into Yodi.
Yodi.
And I see you as a Yodi.
Yodi. I like it. I went and looked up, like, what does Yoda actually mean? Yes, of course, a Star Wars fictional character, but I went and looked, and to my distinct pleasure.
What does it mean?
Ancient Sanskrit and Hebrew, which I liked.
Okay.
Official meaning, one who knows.
Oh, that clearly. You just want to live in opposite world. It's
Bizarro world. In Bizarro world, I'm the one that knows.
In your senior citizen grandfather life.
Yes. So, I've embraced it. I've let my daughter and son-in-law know that this is the direction that I'm the last of the grandparents to finally lock down a name.
Of course.
In just the nick of time. In just the nick of time, Kev.
You got a couple months.
So, we've got that behind us now. Now we can focus on Newberry.
You didn't watch Game of Thrones, did you?
No, I did not.
Yeah. Well,
Battlestar Galactica, yes. Game of Thrones, no.
This won't land for you like it will for me saying it. But Chuck Benson, you know nothing.
I don't know what it means.
I know you don't. But it warms my heart to say it to you.
Fair enough.
It warms my heart to say it to you. Chuck, congrats on the win. We'll talk Saturday.
Thanks, Kev.
That's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson, our AEC Electrifying Play, and our Food City Player of the Game. Headed your way when we come back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long. From the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Miss out on tonight's post-game interviews? Check cneagles.com for stats, recaps, and videos from tonight's games. We close out the Domino's post-game report in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
There's new fresh ideas on campus. From Chick-fil-A to Maples Coffee to Saboreo's, Fresh Ideas has tons of high-quality dining options for whatever taste you may need. Saboreo's is open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner and the Health Sciences Building. Saboreo's features all your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
Back on the Domino's post-game report as Carson-Newman collects an 88-74 win over the Mars Hill Lions. Eagles are now 17-7 and at 12-6 in South Atlantic Conference play, and winners of 4 consecutive. We roll on the Domino's post-game report. Adam Cavalier alongside Jack Browder. Jack, congratulations. Career double-double number 19.
Thank you.
For you today. 18 points, 11 boards. In a weird one, first 10 minutes were glorious. The final 10 minutes were glorious. The middle 20, less so. Got the win. That is critical. Break down how this one flowed. with a hot start, a quality finish, but a funky little 20 minutes in the middle.
Yeah, I think we came out good. We had great preparation in the practices leading up to this. We were locked in. I think we got a little happy. We started off hot. Trey was getting paint touches easily, getting to the rim, sharing the ball. I think we just got a little happy. We slacked off, and then I think the long media, and we just didn't have the right energy. We did not bring the last 10 of the first half, first 10 of the second half. We just didn't have the right energy. We weren't playing with enough effort. It was just a collective slug from everybody. So we know that we can't do that every night. I mean, we do that on any other night, and we're down by 15, and then we have to claw ourselves out again. So we know that we have to play 40 minutes of solid basketball, and we'll be prepared for Saturday.
Do you find it unusual? Obviously, a game like you played Saturday against Lenore-Rhyne could have easily bled through to today. It very well may have, but that sort of thing typically rears its ugly head early. Your house on fire built a 16-point lead early before Mars Hill went on that 17-2 run. When you ultimately did recover, you trailed 58-56 at the 10-minute mark of the second half. When you ultimately did recover and rattle off that 12-0 run, what was the catalyst?
I think it was just, we ended up getting some stops. We have a problem where if we don't get stops, our offense may. There's a correlation between not getting stops and our offense. We're not in transition. We're not playing how we want to play. And then there's the same correlation where if we're not making shots, our defense somehow lacks. So we have to figure out how to make sure that no matter what, we are doing our job on the defensive and offensive end. But in this game specifically, I think we just. It was starting to get the winning time. I think we're a team that plays really well, coming down to the wire. So we knew that we had to lock in. And then Trey's had an incredible 2 past games, and him getting paid touches opens up our offense. And then it starts with us getting stops, rebounding on the defensive end. So it's a combination of both of that, I think.
I would say if the days of the week, if he did it Wednesday, Saturday instead of Saturday, Wednesday, he's National Player of the Week.
Yeah.
That's the caliber of the past 2 games that Trey Hubbard has had.
Yeah.
With 58 points and what?
There he is right there.
17 assists. You got the phone out. He's ready. He's our Food City Player of the Game.
Yeah.
He's coming up.
He deserves it.
How easy has he made life on you, John? Pick somebody for this team with what he's done getting inside.
Yep. I mean, it's rare you have somebody that can go put up 28 on 10 to 12 from the field and then also dish out 9 assists. And he came in here last year, he playing for the first time in his career last year, and he's becoming a complete point guard that can completely control the game, especially in transition. And he's finding us and he's trusting us, and then he's taking the advantages when he gets them, getting to the free throw line, attacking the paint, and then sharing whenever they collapse. And that's exactly what we need. And it's just blessed to have a point guard like that trusts us as much as he does.
Turn your attention to a second straight home game. You get Newberry here on Saturday. What do you have to do to improve upon this one with a tough defensive club, a physical Newberry team coming in here?
They are going to play so hard and so physical. They're going to be extremely hard in the paint. We're going to have to make sure that our defense is completely locked in. Our D has got to be on top notch for Saturday. So we're going to prepare the right way coming into this weekend, and that'll be that.
All right, Jack, thanks for the time. Congrats on double 19 for you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That is junior forward Jack Browder here on the Domino's postgame report. Quickly around the rest of the SAC before our Food City Player of the Game, Trey Hubbard makes his way to the microphone. You've got Lenore-Rhyne handling Coker in the second half to get back on the winning side. 95-77 winners over the Coker Cobras. Lenore-Rhyne shot 57% from the field and went 47% from beyond the arc in that one. Zaire Wells, 25 points. Sam Martin, 24 to lead the Bears. Tusculum, no troubles at home against Emory and Henry. The Pioneers prevail 92-82 in spite of not scoring for the last 4 minutes of the game. But the Pioneers hang on and win by 10. Lincoln Memorial pulls away from UVA Wise, 79-69 winners for the Rail Splitters over the Highland Cavaliers. Allard had 21 points to pace Lincoln Memorial. Wisever Wingfield had 25 to lead UVA Wise. It is Anderson absolutely stomping Limestone at home, 97-68. Saints only shoot 39% from the field. Trojans 54% from the field and 7 of 14 from beyond the arc as they throttle Limestone by 29. And Newberry, Carson-Newman's opponent on Saturday, staves off Wingate and beats the Bulldogs 75-72. The Wolves got 24 points from Davario Shepard in the win. Kendall Taylor, the only double-digit score for the Bulldogs. Rolling on the Domino's post-game report with our Food City player of the game. I'm Adam Cavalier alongside Trey Hubbard. Trey, mercy, what a two-game stretch you have had. But I want to talk about the grand scheme of things. Congratulations. 1,000 career points in your collegiate career.
Thank you.
More than 800 of which have come here on the banks of Mossy Creek. What's it mean to hit that milestone for you?
It means everything. I'm just thankful that Coach Benson, Coach KT, Coach Luke, and all my teammates accepted me and brought me in to play my game here and just trusting me and believing me every day. So I can't be nothing but thankful for those guys.
I'd say that if you played LR on a Wednesday night and played this game on a Saturday, you're looking at National Player of the Week.
Yeah.
Geez Louise, 58 points for you over these last two with insane efficiency. You narrowly miss out on back-to-back double-doubles, averaging 8.5 assists. What's clicked for you?
I just think Coach just telling me to play my game, be aggressive, and me just and all our teammates just wanting to win. So I'm just playing off of them. They just looking for me, and they keep telling me to be aggressive, and I'm just doing my part to help us win games.
Mentally, I'm sure you're probably not directly thinking about it in game, but you're so efficient, 10 of 12 from the field, and that would be enough. But then you balance it out with 9 assists. How do you balance that in your head between your rim attacks and your ability to find other guys in the flow of a game?
Well, they make it easier for me because, Jack, Nick, John, Braden, everybody's shooting over 40% from three. So the paint is wide open. So anytime the paint is wide open, I'm attacking. And then if they help, I'm going to dish it out, and I got trust in them to make the shot anytime.
Not bad.
Yes, sir.
No, not bad. This one was a funky one.
Yeah.
Started strong, finished strong. The middle 20 minutes.
Tough.
Not the prettiest basketball on planet Earth.
Mm-hmm.
How do you balance the good with the bad while working to improve for Newberry on Saturday?
I think we take the good in it, move from the good in it, work on the bad that we did tomorrow in practice, and also put together the scout, get ready for Newberry because they're a tough team. We only beat them by 3 last time, and they were missing their big man, so we know it's going to be a tough battle.
Trey, pleasure as always. Congrats on 1,000 career points.
Thank you.
That is our Food City player of the game, Trey Hubbard. Time now for our AEC electrifying play of the game. It was the alley-oop to John Zhao with moments to go in the game. Our AEC electrifying play of the game. Appalachian Electric Cooperative, it's member-owned and service-driven, bringing value to everyday life. After all, you're not just a utility customer, you are a co-op member. Our next presentation of Carson-Newman Athletics comes your way on Friday. Carson-Newman baseball with a doubleheader against the University of Charleston. That's at noon, web only on cneagles.com/live, and available for viewing with a subscription to Flow Sports. Basketball back at it on a busy Saturday for us. We've got a quadruple header for you here on the Eagles Sports Network starting. You won't guess the first game. 11 a.m., you've got Trevecca Nazarene versus Charleston baseball. We're going to do it just for fun. 11 a.m. first pitch between the Trojans and Golden Eagles. And then it's Eagles versus Golden Eagles following a true pair of 9-inning games, a rare doubleheader on a Saturday at the Silver Diamond. Basketball on Saturday at 2 and 4 p.m. Women's game at 2, men's game at 4. Airtime at 1:45 for the Hoops doubleheader here in Holt. For Skip Roberts, back inside of Network Control, running the show there for our director, Jay West, our replay operator, Ian Johnson, and our fantastic camera crew, Molly Buckowitz, Elena Corbett, Max Bryant, and Kennedy Goins. The voice of the Lady Eagles, Andrew Rogers. I'm Adam Cavalier. Thanks for joining us. Once again, the final score from Holt Fieldhouse, Carson-Newman 88, Mars Hill 74. We'll talk to you on Saturday. Until then, have a pleasant rest of your Wednesday, and good night from the banks of Mossy Creek.
You've been listening to Domino's Post-Game Report on the Eagle Sports Network. Today's game has been brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles in Mossy Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Fresh Ideas, good food is a powerful thing. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Trilite, dream big with Gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. By the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, family-owned and operated coffee, fueling the Burt Tar Stadium press box. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. The executive producer of the Eagles Sports Network is Matt Pope. Producers Adam Cavalier, Andrew Rogers, Ian Johnson, Ryan, he just loves the herd, Wilkes, Jay West, and Tyler Katz. I'm staff announcer Ernie Anderson. A special thanks to Carson-Newman and University President Dr. Charles A. Fowler. Stay tuned to these stations for information on our next presentation of Carson-Newman basketball. In the meantime, visit cneagles.com for recaps, highlights, and interviews from today's game. This is the Eagles Sports Network.